Hello again, everyone. I'm just trying to get comfortable in the studio. I didn't quite finish this morning. There was some left, and of course, I had to move on to the next step. But I'm still doing the music. It's just that unfinished this morning, but a few left, and then we have to start on the next one. There's the pile there. We got Vera Lynn. I'll give you one, two, three. On three. We'll meet again. I'm in the mood for love. And up the wooden hills of Bedfordshire. We'll meet again. We'll take on that one. On two. I've heard that song before. You know how to play the game by now. Please think of me and the one that I choose. Jealousy. Please think of me. Now, the one that I choose. And on three. You can't be true, dear. Forget me not. And from the time you say goodbye. It's Vera Lynn there. Here's one finished up this morning. There was another pack over here. Lost Prophets with the Betrayed. I've got Sherlock in the studio. If you didn't hear the latest news, is that Dory Bear won the Presenters Trophy. We're getting underway. We are underway with the Many Presenters Trophy, and I'll bring you more of that tomorrow. If it wasn't for hate, and we'd be dead now. I got next up Astro City. I got Streets of Nowhere. And that's the Lost Prophets. And there they are. And I've got Cleo Lane. There she is. And I'll be bringing you three from her. In Misbehaving. It never entered my mind. And once in a while. Once in a while. Dennis Lotus. My resistance is low over the rainbow. Where or when? It was around in the 50s. Dennis Lotus. Little Mix. Shout out to my ex. F.U. and Oops. Featuring Charlie Puth. Yes, and on the DVD you can have growing hairs or wings. Have the growing wings, the growing hairs, and the other go Little Mix. And shout out to my ex. James last. He was last, and I'll give you them on two. Orange Blossom Special, A Hard Day's Night in Dancing Queen. You've heard A Hard Day's Night with the Beatles and Dancing Queen with ABBA. Always on my mind, one, two now. That one was Dancing Queen. And Real Express and Games that Lovers Play. Games that Lovers Play, James Last. Lady Gaga, Just Dance, Paparazzi, or Poker Face. I'll take Poker Face. And Humphrey Littleton and his band. Or Ice Orchestra. He used to just say band. There he is, blowing his own trumpet. And is it Blues for an Unknown Gypsy, Panama Rag, or Get Out of Here and Go Home? That's what it is, get out of here and go home. We can now do a few anyway, we can get them L's out of the way. As we move on to M, because M will be very tricky. There's a lot under the letter M. A lot. I'll need all the space we can get. We got Dean Martin, I'll give you them on four. Dean Martin, his whole box. I'll give you them on four, his whole collection. Ultimate collection. Two sleepy people. Two sleepy people. That lucky old son. And memories are made of this. Memories are made of this. And that's Amore. Come back to Sorrento. How do you like your eggs? Cooked, of course. There you go. How do you like your eggs? And on three, Santa Lucia. in the cool of the evening. Be honest with me now. How do you like your eggs? Be honest with me. And in 4, is it sweet, all of me, and oh Marie. It's sweet. That's what it is. And that's a heavy one there to start with. 4 from Dean Martin. Richard Marks. And there he is. Nothing left to say when you're gone and ready to fly. Well, he's getting ready anyway. That's Richard Marks, ready to fly. The Mills Brothers, Paper Doll, You Always Hurt the One You Love, and September Song. We'll go for Paper Doll. Gary Moore. Gary Moore. Over the hills and far away, Wild Frontier, and the Loner. I always think Over the Hills and Far Away is quite a good one by him. And Ollie Murs, I'll give you Army of Two, Loud and Clear, Dear Darling. And Army of Two, Ollie Murs. Dean Martin again, with a single one. Yes, again, I did say again, Someone Like You, and I'll string along with you. But it's again, it's come up again. And the Mills Brothers are here again. The Mills Brothers this time with Old-Fashioned Love, Lazy Bones, and Goodbye Blues. Lazy Bones from the Mills Brothers got the spotlight on them. There you go. And Ralph McTell, is in the streets of London. What did you see, a girl on a bicycle? Well, that's not you. When you seen Michael in his garden, well, was he digging it up? Funny things when you're sitting on the streets of London with Ralph McTell. And there you go. And there's more, and don't worry, I'll be here all night. The Mock Turtles, Strings and Flowers, Shine on Me, Baby and the Stars. Shine on Me, Mock Turtles, Can You Dig It is probably the best. That's a man digging his garden. This one, it's Alison Moyet singles. Only You was a fairly good one from her, but I don't think it was the best. Nobody's Diary and All Cried Out. All Cried Out is a Alison Moyet. Melanie, Golden Hits, go right back to the end of the 60s, 70s. She's got a brand new key, but she had no combine orchestra, no. Beautiful People, yes. Lay Down Candles in the Rain. They won't all go out, you know. Lay Down Candles in the Rain. Melanie. Manfred Mann. Yes, the greatest hits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you gotta go now. Come tomorrow, well, I'll come back again. And there's a couple of photos of Manfred Mann. Monkeys. Yes, theme from the Monkeys, I'm a Believer. And a Girl I Knew Sometime. And there's the Monkeys. I'm a Believer. Marilyn Manson, have you got your little hat on? And there's his photo. Is it The Hands of Small Children? Diary of a Dope Friend. And Sweet Dreams. Diary of a Dope Friend, I think. Sweet Dreams. We'll have Sweet Dreams, yeah. We'll just get the one selection. Megadeth. Well, I've got a bomb there on the back. I will show you it. Holy Wars, a punishment due, peace sells, and angry again. Somebody's always getting angry. Who's getting angry today? Megadeth, there's the bomb blew up. There is the bomb. Robert Miles, he said, I've covered miles in an aeroplane. There I was me looking out the window, seeing the clouds in my eyes. Our princes of light in the dawn, and children seem to be best. Robert Miles. And Murray's greatest hits, country hits. Because he likes to keep it country. Lucky me, blessed all the believers, and Cotton Jenny. Yeah, it's Cotton Jenny, but it's really Anne Murray. Milligan and Nesbitt, I like doing the old songs. I'm going to take them on two. One for Milligan and one for Nesbitt. Milligan says, Anna Marie, keep a light at the window and don't fence me in. And Nesbitt says, for the good times, the white rose of Athens. Dance dear daddy. And then he says, Annie, I'm not your daddy. Matchbox 20. 3 a.m. push and a girl like that. Seen one of them girls at 3 a.m. Cannot go when you go. Because if you never get any refreshment, then you don't go. McFly, color, 5 colors in your hair, star and the heart never lies. 5 colors in your hair from McFly. It's only Mars that I'm trying to show you. Please don't let me go and thinking of me. And I'm busy. Only Mars thinking of me. I didn't have a cough before I started. Now I have. Talking, just do things for you. I can't ruin your voice. Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, TB Sheets, and the Spanish Rose. I always preferred Brown Eyed Girl by myself. Christina Milan, AM to PM, When You Look at Me. Getaway featuring Ja Rule. Christina Milan. Mountain. Right up the okay, right up the back line. Mountain. Blood on the Sun. Dreams of Milk and Honey. Mississippi Queen's on here. So that's Mountain. Maybe the last one I'm just going to do on this section, I don't know. Mike and the Mechanics, there they are. That's when Mike was a mechanic. He had to catch up on a bit of sleep somewhere. All I Need is a Miracle, 96 version. Word of Mouth and the Living Years. I've always thought that Word of Mouth was the best. Alana Miles still got this thing about Black Velvet. Loves Black Velvet. If you want to, we'll do some more Black Velvet for you. McAlmond and Butler. There they are. And there they are. I'm just going to do the M's for you. And that'll be an absolute odd job. Yes. Excuse. What's the excuse that is? And the right thing. I just say yes, guys. I did hear McAlmond and Butler, but I wasn't that up to them. Mull Historical Society, I've heard them as well, but I can't say I was one of the greatest fans. The final arrears, am I wrong? Oh, mother. Final arrears is turned up. They're in arrears. A man like Curtis Mayfield, well, move on up, I think was his best in his Superfly. And you are. And there he is with his guitar. Curtis Mayfield. Michael learns to rock. Ghost of You, the sleeping child, the actor. Oh, and I'll be back in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Michael learns to rock. The magic numbers. What do you mean? Magic numbers? We ain't got 25 minutes. Love Me Like You. Forever Lost and Love's a Game. Magic numbers. Yes, I did see them. And they were kind of big guys. And the gals as well. Mule. But that's it. Think I'll have to settle for Love Me Like You. Paul McCartney. Yes. Jet. Band on the Run. Yes. And My Love. Well, Band on the Run, I think's the greatest. Madonna. And there she is when she's immaculate. And Holiday, Lucky Star, Like a Virgin. Like a virgin, I'm going on holiday like those other girls. There you go. Marillion. There I am, my birds escaped out of his cage. It's Sticky Boyd. And there he is on the arm. And there's his little thing at the bottom, Kaylee Lavender. Yes, we got Lavender in the studio. And Heart of Lothian. Probably Kaylee is probably his best. Marillion. Or it's a band, you know. Gary Moore. Out in the Fields now, that's more like Gary Moore with Phil in it. And Out in the Fields is a good one. Over the Hills and Far Away, yes. And Empty Rooms, yes. Because they're all out in the fields, Gary. Men at Work, not again. Push, it's hot down here walking. When are we going to get a break? Who can it be now? Somebody knocking at the door. I'm going down under. It's a miracle. Yes, I'm going to catch a ship, not a plane. Yeah. Muse. Is it Publix, please? Time is running out and sing for absolution. I think Time is Running Out is one of the best of Muse. I do. Madhouse, Like a Prayer, Holiday, La Isla Bonita, and Like a Virgin, Mad House. There's a lot of Madonnas, doesn't there? Yes, Mad House, absolutely mad. Like a Prayer. Mungo Jerry. And in the summertime, all right, Baby Jump. All right, all right, all right. That's the one. Anne Marie, Rosemary. That's who it is. And among my souvenirs, this is my Mother's Day old rugged cross. Among my souvenirs for Rosemary. Ruby Murray. And Ruby, not in a hurry because she's a Murray. Is it heartbeat, Mr. Wonderful? Have you ever been lonely? Well, just call out to me. Ruby Murray. Sean Mullins. Sure score, but the best he ever done was Lullaby. Anchored in You and Twin Rocks, Oregon. That's Sean Mullins. And James Morrison. Said I've been under the influence, but it's a wonderful world. One last chance to see me. And there you go. One last chance from James Morrison. Manuel and his music of the mountains. Yes, he was trying to get up the mountain and the music came down to meet him. It was the strangers in the night. Sprinkled with a bit of stardust and the Moon River. Moon River. Manuel. Music from the mountains. And the mamas and the papas. I saw her again last night. Yes, because it was Monday. I was a straight shooter. So there you go. Mamas and the papas there with Monday. And Mumford and Sons with Babel. When I started doing the show in the very beginning, Mumford and Sons set the place alight with Babel. When I just hold on a minute, guys. Look, I'm trying to do the letter A here. Well, we were first up. I mean, it pulled us out of the park. Well, I mean, it was supposed to be a pack of A's. I thought it was the ace in the park. And whispers in the dark anyway, Babel, and I will wait. And I'm always waiting for Mumford and Son to open his shop. Babel is the one. Matt Monro, Portrait of My Love, My Kind of Girl. Softly as I leave you. I just like My Kind of Girl and Matt Monro. Mickey and Griff. A little bitty tail let me down. Tennessee Waltz. And all I have to do is dream Mickey and Griff. Griff is a man, Mickey is a woman. Yeah. Matt Monro again. Portrait of My Love. Gonna build a mountain. And if I were a carpenter, he's got on here. Oh, I'd build a house. Not a mountain. Bob Marley. And there he is. Trenchtown Rock. Yes. There she goes. And you can't do that to me. Oh, Trenchtown Rock. And Stand Alone. Cheer up. I know sympathy. Stand Alone, Bob Marley. Stood alone on that one. Modest Mouse. He's just modest. Somebody been firing darts at him. But arrows. And as he balloon when he goes up. But how does he go up? That's the thing. Did he stay in the dance hall? Black Cadillacs? Or Satin in a coffin? Satin in a coffin. Yeah, I've just looked at that twice. That is Satin in a coffin. Modest Mouse is so modest he doesn't eat his cheese. Somebody going upside down. That's better. Now will you say who you are? Martika, that's right. Have we got any toy soldiers? I've got a few toy bears. You got me into this, yes, and water. Give me water. And there's Martika. Yes. Ennio Morricone. Yes, the Silicon Clan, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the man with the harmonica. And there he is, Ennio Morricone. Bob Dylan. Not Bob Dylan. Throw him away. Don McLean. American Pie, Vincent, and Love Hurts. Looked a bit like Bob Dylan now when I picked it up, but I rushed at it. It's Don McLean. There's a few photographs of him on the back. Nicki Minaj. There she is. She wants to do a few for you. Some are bass, and some are not. I'm the best. Roman's Revenge. You have to make your own mind up. There you go. Nicki Minaj. Yeah. I'm not as great on her neither. Summer's best, I think, the best. Mama's in the Popeyes, yes. Quick Alley, yeah, dedicated to one I love, but the big one I liked, and I think it was way ahead of anything else, was California Dreamin'. Moody Blues, Nice and White Satin Question, and Ride My Seesaw. I'm too busy at the moment because I'm going on White Satin. Ask me another question. Richard Marks. Hey, got this box, Richard. Has it? Around here, he says, hands in your pockets and calling you. That's a hazard when somebody got their hands in their pockets. Ralph McTell, he was down on the streets of London and he seen somebody walking by and somebody digging his garden. What about Blind Blake's rag? He was waving his rag all over the place. And what about the last train and ride? Well, it went away without him. That's what happened. He was still doing girl on a bicycle, so he hitched the lift. Yes, Maximo Park. Certain trigger. Graffiti postcard of a painting. And I want you to stay. Maximo Park. Michael learns to rock. I think that's him up there. Wild Women already is learning to rock fast. I'm gonna come back, he says, in 25 minutes. 25 minutes, that's Michael learns to rock. Melanie C., a Northern Star. There she is when she's starring. And there she is when she's trying to reach the stars. If that were me, never be the same again. And I don't know why, she says, but there it is. Never be the same again. Metallica. Any Metallica you want. The Memory Remains. The Unforgiven 2. And Fuel. Yes, plenty fuel. There's Metallica. And Jane McDonald from the TV series The Cruise. Do you know the way to San Jose? Somewhere over the sea there. You're my world and how do I live? Jane McDonald. It'll be a marathon. Demi Minogue, Neon Lights, and had hit singles. I Begin to Wonder, Put the Needle on It, and Who Do You Love? I like Who Do You Love? Danny Minogue. Al Martino, Here in Me Heart, Spanish Eyes, and The Story of Tina. Here in Me Heart. Mott the Hoople, Honolulu Baby, all the way from Memphis. I think that's the best one I like. Roll Away the Stone is good also, though. All the way from Memphis. Matt, did you come from Memphis? No, I was doing Strangers in the Night when Softly as I Leave You. But I had to walk away, because, the audience kept coming to me and saying, sign me paper. Matt Monroe. Mystique. Is it really scandalous? All in one day, and how does it feel to be a mystique? Well, there they are. Alison Moyet again. Love Perfection. All cried out. That old devil called love. That's Alison Moyet. And Martine McCutcheon. And there she is. Perfect Moment. Yes. I've got you. You've been talking in your sleep. Do you think I keep on introducing them in my sleep? Well, sometimes I might have a little bit of practice. Oh, hello there. Is that Katie Melua? Call off the search. Call off the search, crawling up a hill. And learning the blues at the same time. Got blue knees, black and blues. Katie Melua, crawling up the hill. Maroon 5, hands all over. She's got too many hands. Get Back in My Life and Stutter. And there's a proper photograph of Maroon 5. 8 hands all over. Written all over the place for you. Best of the Move as a Blackberry Way. Fire Brigade. Or Night of Fear. It's Night of Fear. Because the Fire Brigade has to come. And Matt Monroe again. Is it Unchained Melody? Help Young Lovers. You Light Up My Life. And there he is, Matt Monroe. You Light Up My Life. You can see them. Actually, it's going to be tough today. This is Motley Crue. Real tough. We haven't got room. Too Fast for Love. Looks at Kill and Smoking in the Boys' Room. Never smoke Motley Crue in the boys' room. I've still got 2 big piles after this big pile, and I'll never get through them. Methyrene is a massive attack. The songs include Angel, Rissington, Exchange. I heard some of them, yeah. I wasn't the greatest up on Massive Attack. Marilyn Manson. Lest we forget the best and the worst of Marilyn Manson. Personal Jesus, the love song, and the flight song. And there he is. Personal Jesus on that one. Tony Martin. As time goes by, to each his own, not all black magic, and just make believe. And there I am at the mic. Tony Martin, you see. Maccabees. Love You Better, Can You Give It? Young Lions, England Lions got beat by Derry Bear in the presenters final. Young Lions, we're going to have a crash. We might go too high. Guy Mitchell singing the blues side by side, and my heart cries for you. Singing the blues with Guy Mitchell. The Manhattans, there's no me without you. Don't take your love and hurt from the Manhattans, whichever way you want to look at them. Michelle, all this time, the meaning of love. And emotional, yes, we all get emotional. It's Michelle with the meaning of love. Mamas and the papas. Is it Dream a Little Dream of May? I saw her again. Straight shooter on that one with the mamas. Milligan and Nesbitt. Moonlight and Roses, Paper Roses. What about the old lamplighter? It's where you're walking in the country. Milligan and Nesbitt. What about a man, Johnny Mathis? He does a Christmas disc for you. There he is as well. On one, I'm going to do a certain smile, gone, 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 and friends in love. And on his Christmas disc, I'm going to do Silver Bells, Silent Night, Holy Night, and Oh, Holy Night. And that's the one, Oh, Holy Night. Or just other side were friends in love. We're going to have to get up because if we don't get up, we're going to go crash. Crash. Yes, wherever you put them, it's going to be hard because there's a lot here. And I haven't got never ending space. You can't put them back on the rack until I've done them. So there you go. So after that little clear out, we might try and get on again if our voice will allow it to happen. Is it time to restart? Oh, we've run past time. We can't possibly do it. No, Marillion, Market Square Heroes on disc one. He Knows You Know and Garden Party. Garden Party on disc 2 DVD. Amazing. Harder or Lavender. Lavender. And this is Matchbox 20. Angry Black and White People. Last Beautiful Girl. And Lena Martell. One Day at a Time. Moving On. And Love Letters. And Bette Midler. Hello in there. Only in Miami. And Do You Want to Dance? And Madonna. Yes. Deeper and Deeper. Erotica. Human Nature. Deeper and Deeper. You can see Madonna if you want there. Mystique, there's the bike. One night stand, that type of girl and roll on. Maybe never seen the bikes, but there they are. Maloko is a pure pleasure seeker. Indigo or being is believing. Pure pleasure seeker. Mersey Beach, wishing and hoping, yes. And don't turn around, I think of you. Mersey Beach. Lena Marlene, why am I sitting down here? Because I don't have any seat. Playing my game, unforgivable sinner. That's what I am. We'll have to go for broke. Monica, the boy is mine. Ring the bell. Can it? You ring the bell when you can't carry on. Ring the bell the first night. If you can carry on the second night, you don't need to ring the bell. Monica, you've got to learn the ropes. Millie, best is my boy Lollipop, but I've always liked Sweet William. Always liked Sweet William. And she got chilly kisses on here for Sweet William. And there she is. There she is, chilly kisses. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. The love I lost. Satisfaction was guaranteed. And if you don't know me by now, you know I'll find it sometime. And there's Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. And Miami Sound Machine, with of course Gloria Estefan is in that. Dr. Beat, Prisoner of Love and Love Me. Miami Sound Machine. Amy MacDonald. Mr. Rock and Roll, This Is the Life, and Poison Prince. Moby, Go, Why Does My Heart Feel So Bad? And in my heart feels so bad because I've got two Mobies. One stands on his head, but it's nice when they both sit down. Best of Barry Mann. Hello. Hello, Barry. Old songs, Let's Hang On and Lonely Together. Barry hasn't got another together, so he's lonely. Roger Miller, yes, he knows him, but he's too busy working on the engine. Engine number 9. He's been over to England and he says England swings, because he's seen a kid on a swing. And he's king of the road. That's what he is. Roger Miller. Mr. Big, he once drove a train, but it came off the line, and that's what happened to it. And there's a photograph for you to see. He said, alive and kicking, for green-tinted 60s mind. And never say never, because that's what happened. The train came off the line, and he stood up, and everybody got off safely, except me. Curtis Mayfield, Disc 1 and 2. I'll give you a fool for you. Gone away. Ain't got time. And on Disc 2, Kung Fu. Cannot find a way in hard times. Hard times is the one. And Gone Away is the other one. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Satisfaction guaranteed. The Love I Lost. And get ready. McGuinness Flint. When I'm Dead and Gone, Lazy Afternoon, and Mr. And there's McGuinness Flint when they're not doing burials. Montrose. Yes, a nice fly. Montrose. Rory Montrose, I think. Rock the Nation, bad motor scooter that. It dumped me here. I always liked the Space Station number 5. I love that one. From Montrose. The Best of M, people. Search for the hero moving on up and a sight for sore eyes. Yes, it's M, people. And Henry Mancini, Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Pink Panther, Theme, and Moon River. I'm going down the Moon River, says Mud. Oh, last time I went down the Moon River, you should have seen me feet. They were covered in mud. I went to see Dynamite. She says, boy, you've got tiger feet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, from mud. Muse. And I take a bow. What happened to the supermassive black hole? Turned into a red hole. Was burning up. And Invincible. Yes, that's Muse. Supermassive. Meatloaf. Not big. I'll give you that one too. Bat out the head. Hell. He took the words right out of my mouth. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And on 2, Rock and Roll Mercenaries. Heaven Can Wait. And More Than You Deserve. Rock and Roll Mercenaries. And of course, the other one was Bat Out of Hell. Richard Marx, Greatest Hits. Don't Mean Nothing. Now and Forever. Angelia. Don't Mean Nothing, Richard Marx. Ruby Murray. Softly, softly. If anybody finds this, I love you. And Smile. Smile for Ruby Murray there. And Mantovani, I'll give them on 2. Charmaine, Caramia, Tenderly. Take Tenderly. And on 2, Stardust, Till, Fly Me to the Moon. Mantovani. Glenn Miller likes to go with his 2. In the Mood, A String of Pearls, and A Little Brown Jug. A Little Brown Jug. And on 2, Jeep Jockey, Jump. And American Patrol. And Sun Valley Jump. Glenn Miller. Don McLean, Crying Crazy. And of course, Believers. Don McLean. I shan't be able to finish them all. So I think I'm going to have to pack in now. Well, I'll try another one. World of Man 2, because it comes thick and fast in 2s. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with Manfred Mann, Do Wah Diddy Diddy, and Shalala for Manfred Mann. For Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Blinded by the Light, Davies on the Road Again, and Joybringer, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Complete Madness, yes. It's Embarrassment, My Girl, Baggy Trousers from Madness. And Mochiba, you've never seen them, there they are. Who Can You Trust? Mog Island, Sugar Hippie, and Posthumous. And there they are. Mog Island. Motorhead. Overkill. Ace of Spades. And Dead Man Tell No Lies. That's why I never tell you any lies. Manic Street Preachers, they got delayed and designed for life. I like Motorcycle Emptiness. And if you tolerate this, why, your children might be next. Mavericks. Eddie Bulldog. Mavericks. Dance the Night Away. Tell Me Why I Should Know. Dance the Night Away is probably best. Morrissey. And there he is, Morrissey's Greatest Hits. First of the Gang to Die. In the future, when all is well, I just want to see the boy happy. But he often turns out to be first of the gang to die. I like that one. I'm going to do a few more for you. But I'm going to be struggling, mind. Manic Street Preachers, The Everlasting, And everything must go, and from despair to where? Do not know. Kirsty MacColl, um, they don't know. In New England, and as a man walks down a chip shop, he swears he's Elvis, but he's not. It's actually Kirsty MacColl. And James Morrison, get to you, you make it real on the same side. On the same side, in Mochiba, you see part of progress and Trigger Hippie, and George Michael for living and for loving. He got some for living, freedom from warm, faith and fast love, and for loving he's got Careless Whisper, Last Christmas in a Different Corner. George Michael. Alanis Morissette, all I really want, you ought to know, hand in me pocket. That's a look at my money. Alanis Morissette, Roger Miller, he's king of the road. Dang Maid, Sugar Chug, and of course husbands and wives. And there he is, and he's in the middle of the road, he's king of the road. Manfred Mann's off band, he got blinded by the light when it flashed. Spirit in the Night, California, and You Angel You. And there he is, Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Motorhead on parole. City case in the Watcher. Yes, the Watcher. Marvelettes. I just can't let him down. Because of him, I need someone. And My Chemical Romance. Because of him, yeah. That was the last one, yeah. And The Dead, Mama and Sleep, My Chemical Romance. Best for the Black Parade, yeah. Will I try, but it's more pushing. Whether we'll get through these or not. And it's going to cause such a crash if it goes off. Magnum. The Child Who Loved Me. Tax Loss and Wide Open Space. Yes, that's Magnum. Manson. It's not. I've got some Magnum somewhere. It's Manson. Brian McFadden. He's the Irish Son. Irish Son, Real to Me. Demons. Looks like he got his problem with demons. Lee Mead, he's definitely got a problem with demons. Gonna make you a star. Painted black. Stronger. Lee Mead. Brian May, The Dark. So he goes back to the light. And then he finds a love token. Brian May. Liza Minnelli. And there she is when she's sitting down. Cabaret, The Look of Love. On a Slow Boat to China. Slow Boat to China. Frankie Miller, Darling. When I'm Away from You, I Can't Change It. Frankie Miller, there's his picture. Frankie Miller, Darling. Mink DeVille. Venus of Avenue Day, Little Girl, and One Way Street for Mink DeVille. Nana Muscari. Everybody Hurts, Only Love. Why Worry? It's just Nana Muscari. Everybody Hurts. Alanis Morissette again. Thank you. 8 Easy Steps. Ironic. It's ironic for Alanis Morissette. McFly. Room on the 3rd floor. That Girl. And Hypnotized. That was McFly. Mersey Beach. Think of You. Don't let it happen to you. I'm wishing and hoping. I think of you. Guy Mitchell. Is he on the railway lines? Or he stand there, get run over, Guy? Singing the Blues, Chicka Boom, Side by Side. Guy Mitchell. Marmalade. 2 cuts of marmalade, thick and thin, all the fine cuts. Wait a minute, baby, can't stop now. I see the rain. And on 2, that was from the 60s, and on 2 gives the 70s. Rainbow, my little one, and cousin Norman. And that's the fine cuts, the best of marmalade. Medicine Head in the 70s. Rising Sun, Slip and Slide. But 1 and 1 is 1 is probably the best. Jason Mraz, there he is. Make it mine, I'm yours, lucky. Make it mine, Jason Mraz. Billy Myers, Kiss the Rain is best. Tell me, and you send me flying. Billy Myers. The best of Kirsty MacColl in New England is on the beach, but they don't know. So it's all up to Kirsty MacColl, New England. And the best of Melanie Ruby Tuesday, Nickel song. A brand new key again, another brand new key. You keep losing them, Melanie. And then Melanie with a brand new key. Maroon 5. You want to see Maroon 5 there? You do songs about you and you're going to get Harder to Breathe. It's getting in here. And This Love is on there as well. This Love I prefer to Harder to Breathe. And the Mamas and the Papas. Monday, Monday, dedicated to one I love. Dream a little dream of me. That's that one to do. That's a good Mama and Papa's one there. He's going for broke. And Matt Monroe, All My Loving, Born Free, and For All We Know. And there's Matt. And Hank pops up, Hank Morgan, the guitar man. Fields of Gold and Patience. Guitar man is Hank Morgan. The Mission. Take some reading this in. Butterfly on a Wheel. Yes. Yes, I like Deliverance. And I like the Tower of Strength. Mission, I think they're the best. Melanie B this time. I've never seen a B, but there she is, B. And I tell you, it feels so good, so tell me it gets hotter. It gets hotter. And Samantha Mumba says it's getting hot for me as well. I'm sitting down here. Now I'm standing up here. Gotta tell you, body to body, baby, come on over. We're getting ready here. It's Samantha Mumba. Dave Matthews has got his band, Under the Table and Dreaming. Rhyme and Reason, Typical Situation. Dancing Nancy's. That'll do, they're all dancing Nancy's, Dave. Steve Miller Band. Fly Like an Eagle, Abracadabra, Rockin' Me. Oh, that horse has rocked me. And Richard Marx. Watch before we go out the door, right here waiting. Now and forever. A silent screamer here. Richard Marx. And there he is. I'm going to have to, or I'll have to call it a day. I did hope to finish them. Now I've got them in the right order. Joni Mitchell, there's a man dead or alive. Joni Mitchell, Urge for Going. Chelsea morning in a big yellow taxi. He's hopped off in a big yellow taxi, Joni. Matt Monroe, Born Free, From Russia With Love, and Walk Away. And there's Matt. And he's walked away as well. Barry Manilow, They Come Thick and They Come Fast. Could it be magic? I write the songs, it's a miracle. Barry Manilow, it's a miracle I ever got him on the show. Never pushed them back there, but without a side swing, then it won't go off. Gary Miller, The Garden of Eden, Since I Met You, Baby, and Story of My Life. Gary Miller and Mika, and that's Trembling, that one. And Mika, Grace Kelly, Lollipop, Love Today, and that's Mika. MGMT, it stands for management. There they are if you want to see them. I haven't got much time, because I'm pushing on. There they are on the boat. Alright, time to pretend weekend wars in the youth. And I don't have anybody just standing there. Time to pretend management. Mercury Rev, weather goddess on the highway, across the ocean. Secret for a song. Mercury Rev, goddess on the highway, I like. Best of Martika, Toy Soldiers Water, Coloured Kisses from Martika. Storming in now, like Norman. Stephanie Mills, What You Gonna Do With My Lovin'? Keep Away Girls, and the Medicine Song from Stephanie Mills. Van Morrison, I'm gonna have to take them on too. Jackie Wilson said, I'm in heaven when I see you smile. Dweller on the threshold, wherever God shines his light. Mostly Van Morrison's there, and he's got some from them. Here Comes the Night, performed by them. He's also got Dobino and Little Village for his own. So best Van Morrison. And Hank Marvin, there he is. Another Day in Paradise, Don't You Know, or Don't Know Much. And The Pipeline, Hank Marvin. And the Mills Brothers, there you are, Paper Doll, Georgia on My Mind, and Lazy River. And there they are, the Mills Brothers. And Ricky Martin, Living La Vida Loca, Private Emotion, The Cup of Life. Yes, Dolly lifted it this morning, Dolly Bear. Best of Ricky Martin there. MC5, we're going to kick out the jams now. There they are. Kick out the jams. I can only give you everything, looking at you. But we're going to kick out the jams first. We don't want no jams. That's MC5. Mavericks, there they are. A World Without Love. I want some tonight, think of me. Mavericks. Don McLean, American Dream, American Pie. Got Vincent on here and Castles in the Air, and that's Don McLean. Divine Madness, House of Fun, The Prince, and One Step Beyond. And now they go Madness, One Step Beyond. Mud, featuring Les Graham all this time, More Than Mud. The Night of the Thousand Eyes, Till I Kissed You When Only 16, mostly from Les Gray. Backside Band Mud. Craig McLachlan and Check 1 2, Mona Rock the Rock. And Amanda, Craig McLachlan, Check 1 2. Mama Cass, yes, Dream a Little Dream of Me. She did the California earthquake. And the good times are coming. And there's Mama Cass. Cassaget. And Paul McCartney, his memory's almost full. And I'm almost full as well. Dance tonight. See ya, sunshine. And you tell me. Paul McCartney. And Tony Martin. This may be the night. A Song of Hawaii. Marching along with time. And That Week in Paris. Tony Martin. Right, I've got to stop now. That's it. I did a long show for you this morning. I've done another one. So everybody's happy here in the studio. And we run the next round of the mini streamers. And we'll see you again tomorrow. So bye-bye from now. Bye-bye.